South Africa is absolutely brimming with some of the world's most brilliant minds. But what happens when their incredible, groundbreaking research never actually leaves the lab? Today, we're going to look at a brand new initiative designed to solve that very problem.
It's a really tough question, isn't it? We all have this image of these big eureka moments that go on to change the world. But what if most of them just don't? Where does all that amazing potential just vanish?
Well, a lot of the time, the answer is right here. The most incredible research gets buried in these academic silos. Sure, it gets published, but it's often hidden behind crazy expensive paywalls or written in a language so dense and specialized that almost no one outside of that one tiny field can ever understand it, let alone use it.
And this whole problem actually has a name: research behind locked doors. It's this massive, silent challenge of getting these world-changing ideas out of the ivory tower and into the hands of people who can actually do something with them.
The great astronomer Carl Sagan absolutely nailed it when he said this. Making the discovery is really only half the battle. Think about it. If an idea can't be shared, if it can't be understood, its impact is basically zero. It's a fundamental roadblock to progress.
And the cost of this, in the real world, it's huge. It's like a domino effect. The public never hears about discoveries that could change their lives. Businesses that could collaborate on the next big thing never even know the opportunity exists. Policymakers are flying blind without crucial data. The result? Innovation just grinds to a halt, and truly brilliant institutions remain hidden gems instead of global leaders.
Okay, so that's the problem. But what if? What if we could flip that script entirely? What if we could give all this incredible research a new global stage? Well, that's exactly where this solution comes in.
Meet the Knowledge Hub South Africa. Now, at its heart, yes, it's a podcast platform. But it's so much more than that. It's really a bridge. Its entire mission is to take this complex, vital research and make it accessible, engaging, and exciting for everyone, everywhere.
And look, they are absolutely serious about this global reach. They're not just putting something online and hoping people find it. They are on every single major platform you can think of. Spotify, YouTube, of course, but also Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. The whole idea is to meet you where you already are.
Okay, so the idea is fantastic, right? But how does it actually work? How does a complex research paper get transformed from something in a lab to something in your headphones? Well, the process is actually surprisingly straightforward.
And this is the best part. It's designed to be incredibly simple for the researcher. First, they book a slot. Then, the team records with them, and they're super flexible. They can come to you, or you can go to their studio. Then the real magic happens. Top-tier professional production, followed by that massive global distribution we just talked about. And to top it all off, the researcher gets a full copy to use however they want. They literally handle all the heavy lifting.
All right, and in the spirit of being totally upfront about this, let's talk about the cost. To cover all that professional production and the huge global distribution effort, the fee is going to be $15,000 per feature, and that kicks in from the middle of January 2026.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. Okay, but there are a ton of science podcasts out there. And you're not wrong. So what really makes the Knowledge Hub different? What's its unique advantage? Let's get into it.
And this is where the difference really just pops. Let's put them side by side. Traditional journals? They're super narrow, stuck behind paywalls, and take forever to publish. The Knowledge Hub. It's all about bringing different fields together, it's free and open to the entire world, and it moves at the speed of modern media. And, this is huge, it's also open to brilliant innovators who aren't even part of a big university. It's a totally different way of thinking about sharing knowledge.
A huge part of what makes this so special is the team behind it, the formula, if you will. On one side, you've got Professor Ignatius Gauss. Now, he's a highly respected researcher himself, which means he brings that deep academic credibility. He knows how to ask the right questions to make sure these conversations are genuinely insightful. And then you've got the other half of this powerhouse duo, Dr. Eugene Botha. He's a multi-award-winning media producer who also has an academic background. His genius is in storytelling, in taking a really complex topic and shaping it into something that is just captivating to listen to. It is the perfect fusion of brainpower and broadcast magic. For South Africa specifically, this is a total game changer. It is the first platform of its kind to bring research from all these different institutions together under one big roof. By its very design, it gets different fields talking to each other. It's laser-focused on putting local research onto the global stage. And it saves universities the massive expense and headache of trying to build their own media departments from scratch.
It's just a win-win-win.
Okay, we've covered the what and the how, but that brings us to the biggest question of all. So what? Why does any of this really matter? What's the actual impact of setting all this knowledge free?
While the payoff here is just immense, and it touches everyone. For the institutions, it builds a powerful global reputation that attracts new funding and top-tier partners. For the public, it builds a genuine connection to the incredible science happening right in their backyard. And for the future, it creates this amazing, permanent, open-access library of knowledge that's going to inspire the next generation of innovators for years to come.
So you see, when you boil it all down, this is so much more than just a podcast. The real mission here is to literally accelerate discovery by connecting brilliant minds with each other and with the world. It's about building a society that's more engaged, more curious, and better informed by the research that shapes our future.
And that leaves us with one final and pretty thrilling question to think about. Once we finally tear down these walls and start sharing South Africa's brightest ideas with the entire planet, what incredible breakthrough will be unlocked next?